Hello, I'm Sky Bryden-Blom, and welcome to Interview Showcase. Joining me on the show today is Aris Hernandez. He is the president of the MSVU Friendship Project Society, which was recently launched to help people make connections on campus and in the wider world. Welcome to the show, Aris.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
So the Friendship Project was launched on September 21st, the UN's International Day of Peace. How would you describe the project?
Well, basically, it's a community-guided project which we're trying to enhance friendship for international students or domestic students, Canadians, and within the society. Of course, at Mount St. Vincent University, we're launching it at the beginning. That way we can see where does it develops. But for us, will be perfect to see it in the at the end on the wider community. So trying to expand it to the community outside the Mount.
Absolutely. And what groups were involved in the creation of this project?
Well, there was actually a lot of departments more than anything. So the Office of Student Experience at Mount St. Vincent University decided to launch the project. So there was from the Peace and Friendship department at Mount St. Vincent University, also the Athletics and Recreation department, International Education Center, of course, and so many departments that got involved on this. In that way we could see what could we develop or what could we form to accomplish the goals that we want to accomplish.
Okay, and you just mentioned a lot of community or a lot of campus members were involved in creating this, but why did they decide that this was the year that needed the Friendship Project?
I think that what happens is that we see a lot of our students sometimes wandering by themselves, and I've experienced as the international representative of Students' Union, I've experienced some of my students having problems making friends with Canadian students. So what I want to see on that project is for my international students to be able to approach more the Canadian students on an easier way. So I would like to be that bridge for them to connect. And of course as well, there's Canadians that have even problems to get along with some Canadians as well, or try to make friends with Canadians. So what we wanted to see is them colliding as well, or having a friendship, making a friendship happen.
Absolutely. And you said that you want to make the connections on campus easier for people. How would that contribute to the learning experience at the Mount? Because it is a very academic institution.
Definitely. Well, for me, it's more important for them to feel comfortable around each other. So the way that I see it is that if you have friends, then you will be happy to go to school. If you're in school, you're going to be happy to learn. If you're happy learning, then you're going to be happy hanging out with your friends. And it's just a cycle. That's the way that I see it. And I mean, even studying together, you know, you are making friends in your class. You go to the library and you study together on a group kind of thing. And, you know, it's the way that university should be enjoyed.
And the friendship logo for the project is being incorporated on campus to help make people feel more comfortable. How does this logo represent the values of the Friendship Project?
I think that what we had a long time trying to create this logo, basically all summer. So what happened is that we decided to do like a braided circle kind of thing. So, you know, they're coming together, and as you can see, the three colors are just basically kind of interrelating. So that's what a friendship is, right? Interrelations kind of thing, and coming together as a circle. So it's kind of a cycle as well. So that's it's kind of the idea. I think that it can be a little bit confusing sometimes. It can look like veins or you know, something like that, but it's actually a braided idea that we have.
Right, and you even have a pin with the logo on it, so people who are a member of the Friendship Project can wear these. And what does that signify?
Well, for us is that if you're carrying the pin, or if you have the logo in your door, or if you even have a sticker somewhere, you know that that person is approachable. You know that that person can be trusted to actually just go and say, hey, how's it going? You know, you can be my friend if you want to, or you want to hang out kind of thing. So, and all offices as well, if they have the logo, they're more than open to talk with students.
And have you noticed a difference on campus since this logo became present, since the project was launched?
I've actually noticed a lot of people saying hello to each other. They know that I'm kind of the face of the project, and I'm really happy about it because a lot of people just approach me and I'm really happy that you created this event and this society, and that you are creating events for this society. In that way, people can actually connect within these events. Yeah.
And that's something that we haven't talked about a lot. It was launched originally as a friendship project, but as you just mentioned, it has become a society. So how has it evolved since its launch, and how will it continue to evolve throughout the year?
Well, what we just decided, as you said, we are creating a society. It's not ratified yet, but we're working through to get the executive members, and within the members that we will have all societies, if possible. We're going to invite them. We cannot force them, but we will invite all societies that are on campus to join and to have one leader from that society to represent on the meetings that we will have as a society. In that way, we are involved with, as an example, the English Society or the International Student Society or the Science Society, and we are connected. We have something in common, and we can put the logo together as well in some events that they have.
And this was something that happened at the Mount last year in 2014 that involved the Students' Union in particular, and they signed a proclamation to become a compassionate organization, and they actually became the first student union to sign such a document in the world. So how did that shape the Friendship Project as well as other departments' involvement with it?
Definitely. Well, the way that I see it is that that was the beginning of the Friendship Project. Kim McCauley, which is the Peace and Friendship Department Coordinator, we had a lot of talks, and we tried to see what can we do to create a better community within the Mount St. Vincent University, and we decided to make a compassionate students' union and to be able to make inclusive for all students as well. In that way, they can approach us with no problem, and they can feel comfortable, and they can see that we are returning to them in any way possible. So that's the way we kind of start bringing together the Friendship Project, and in the summer we decided to create it.
Right. So what events have you planned that speak to that proclamation about compassion and friendship? What has been held throughout the year?
As an example, we just had last week, we had the Holiday Caroling. So what we did, we sat down in Rosaria Student Center beside the Christmas tree. We had a piano, people playing piano, and also like some music because they didn't know how to play it sometimes. But we will sing some holiday music, and people will just approach us and what is going on? The Friendship Society is hosting this, and if you want to sing, you're more than welcome to do it with us. And we gave hot chocolate away and candies, and we just kind of make aware that the Friendship Society is available for students, and we just wanted students to feel comfortable with us, to see that it's a student-guided community, a student-guided society instead of a department society. So we are, it's a student-based society.
But even though it's student-based, it's described as a movement to inspire kindness and connection, not only on campus, but in the wider world. So what is the plan that you have to reach beyond the campus?
Well, as I commented before, the Friendship Project right now is just a small trial. So what we want to do is we want to see how can be developed within the Mount. So we will see if it works really well, which it has been working. So after that, we will try to expand to the community via doing events with the government, maybe with the municipality, and seeing if we can reach out the members of the community that surround the Mount St. Vincent University.
And in a few years' time, where do you hope to see the Friendship Project Society? And the logo, where do you want to see it present at?
I would like to see it in every university in the country. At least do that. I would like to make this logo visible for every student, for the students to be able to actually reach anyone and to be able to be comfortable talking with other people and not to be afraid, because that's what we want students to be happy and to experience a great university life.
Thank you so much, Aris. That's unfortunately all the time that we have for today. I'm Bryden-Blom, and that's it for Interview Showcase.